What's going down, Commanders? Hope everyone's doing well today. A little bit of good news on the horizon by the looks of it. Kixeye have put out a statement about the Sandstorm MKII. I'm going to read through it for you quickly. Most of you guys will probably have seen it, but I want to discuss a little bit. If they want to win back some of the coining players and some trust within the game towards the players, then this needs to be moved forward and extended to more units. So we understand some of you have found the new levels for the Sandstorm MKII lacking. While we felt that it handled well in all of our test flights, we do take your feedback seriously and as such we are rolling the Sandstorm Sandstorm back into the hangar for a retrofit. I nearly couldn't pronounce that. The engineers tell us that they have some details to share with you in all our... Excuse me, I just belched. To share with you in all our next release notes, and the changes will be ready to roll out and go live with the 14.09 release currently planned for Thursday, May the 9th. I believe that's next week. Yeah, next week, Thursday, 2024. So they've gone back, and I think this is what Kixeye need to do moving forward. It could possibly be that they give it a little stat increase and blah, 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 and it still flops. But at least they've gone back and tried to fix the issue, because there's a lot of people out there, and you can tell me you like the unit as it is when you've paid 750 coin, you can do a thorium 3 base, blah blah blah, and some of the messages I get defending that unit, I'm sorry to say this, 750 coins to be able to do a thorium 3 isn't a good look on any fucking unit, especially at 750 coins. So for Kixeye to go back and say, right, we may have messed this up a little bit, we need to readjust some of the settings, I think that's good for the game. I'm hoping Kixeye can extend that to future units when they come out and they're not as good as what they should be, or, you know, people are starting to take notice of Kixeye putting a unit out there without actually fucking play testing it, in my opinion. They say they play test it, but I don't think they do. And they're asking premium money for some of these units. If you look at just the bog standard units, taking them, once you've used the 10 upgrade tokens, many players will just take them to 20 without even thinking through coin. And when they get them to 20 and they're an absolute flop, we've really got nowhere to turn to as a player base. If we do mention something about it on the War Commander Discord, which is the only real place you can go and put a message out there to the dev team, you'll get deleted and booted from the Discord. So we haven't really got anywhere to scream and shout about it. I just hope that this is the time of the turning, the changes that Kixeye need to put into the game to bring back some of that trust between player, customer, and company. I really do. There's a lot of stuff that have come out just lately that makes no sense. The speed on some of these infantry units is, why are they all 2 speed? What's the point in that? You know, every unit should have a different speed according to what it does good, what it does bad. And it makes no sense, but I don't think Kixeye's going to go back and do them, because there's not enough pushback for Kixeye to go back. The only reason this is being put into the game, or the updates being put into the game, is because of the pushback or the blowback from the players, which is a shame that it has to come to that point where the players have to be up in arms and fucking mad about it, or have had to have spent a bunch of money on something that isn't that good, for Kixeye to actually look into things and say, right, we're going to make adjustments. We're going to make sure that this is what it should have been for that, either the time or the money spent, whatever way you do it. I don't spend money on units, not very often. I might spend 4 or 5, whatever coin, just to get it done, a level upgrade if I'm in bed while it's finished or something like that. Not hundreds of coins, you know, it'd be 5 coins here and there. But they really need to win back some of the trust that they've lost over the last few weeks. Okay, the Enshin was good, but none of these new infantry units are any good. None of the heroes are truly a good unit. They're too slow to be good. Thinking back, what else come out? You know, some of the old uniques needed to be reworked and given new vigour, new life. Krug comes into mind. Units like that. I just don't know. I don't get Kixeye. It's only because of the blowback from the players that they've gone back and looked into this. But we should be doing this every time. Every time a unit comes out and it's poor from out of the box, and they expect us as a company to, or they expect a portion of the players as a company to spend money on that. But we're finding them out before the units even released. We're seeing that the units probably not worth the money or the coin that they're suggesting it is. I'm just hoping that this is a change in the winds for Kixeye, being more towards the players than fighting against the players. This post, this comment is the start of something, I feel. And I hope that Kixeye continue this, rather than go back in their shell and hide under their desks with their blankies and fucking cower like cowards. You know, it's... You're destroying your own fucking customer base. And more people are walking away because of the bullshit. You know, not putting the legendary units out. The only place we can get the legendary units until they're useless is in the sector breach. Well, what about the players that are starting the game? What about the players that are coming back to the game? This is where the changes need to happen to make sure everyone has got, even if it's a slim chance, to be able to do an event. You should never put an event at the reach of normal players or standard players, because them standard players one day might say, well, I'm enjoying this game now, I'm going to put a few bucks in the game. You're ruining that by putting it out of reach from players, and it's just a constant fucking lose-lose with Kixeye. I get it, they don't want to put things out where it's easy to obtain. You haven't got to do the event to obtain it, but to completely fucking wipe units from the game until they're useless, like what did they put out? I think they put out a few Spartans in the gear store. And I think that's about it. I don't think Lightbringers have gone in there. I don't think Ogres have gone in there. And I know Ensigns ain't gone in there. Well, there should be a number of them you can get. There should be a level you can get them up to. But it's too late if the unit's now out of date 3-4 months down the road. Once the unit's out of date, it's too late for that unit to be put in there. It's a waste of time. But it's Kixeye's prerogative. I guess they're seeing the numbers. They've got the numbers that people are spending on these units, and it's up to them, I suppose. But this is a good step forward in my opinion. I'm not saying the unit's going to be good after this, guys. They're going to go one way with it. It's going to stay back the same as what it is, and it's going to suck. Or they're going to go totally the opposite way. It's not going to be a balanced update. It's going to be still shit, or it's going to be way OP. And we can only hope for that OP release where it's absolutely fucking banging. A little tip for Kixeye: if you're going to give it a good update and make it fucking decent, make it immune to the screamer, make it worthwhile so we can play with it in the PvP. That's all I can suggest with that. But again, good step, baby steps forwards for Kixeye. I'm not saying the unit's going to be good, but it is a step in the right direction, in my opinion. And that's the only way. If we keep looking at everything negative, then that's all the game's going to be for us. And I think this is the right step. I think more units should get this little tweak when Kixeye realise that it's not probably what they wanted in the game. You got to make every unit fun. If every unit isn't fun, the players are going to switch off, stop spending money, and they're not going to bother playing the events. Simple as that. Anyway, I just thought I'd put me 2 cents in and see where you guys land on this. I'm happy that Kixeye have done this, but I've got a feeling it's going to suck still, so it is what it is. Take care, everyone. I'll see you tonight, 1800 hours GMT, for the event live show. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.